everyone? Welcome back to Fan Talk Unlimited. We're happy to see y'all. I'm Philip.
I'm the black guy, Joshua.
That's how we start this episode. Then again, maybe it's important you say that. I mean, who knows? Maybe somebody's listening to this instead of watching.
It's very important. Very important.
I mean,
the times we living in right now. Nah, let me stop playing.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You're not lying to the audience, and here I am. I didn't even tell people I'm Latino. Like, sorry guys. Yeah, sorry guys.
Wrong with that,
All
man.
right. So, Josh, did you know there's a bunch of interesting movies coming out this year?
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah. So.
Come on, man.
Nah, there is. I compiled a list of like 24 interesting films coming out this year.
Dang, 24. This year about to be lit.
Yeah,
24.
Yeah, guys, we took a while recording episode 2, so the first on the list actually already came out. It's called 20 Years Later, The Bone Temple.
Oh my goodness.
Hey Josh, did you end up seeing that? The Bone Temple?
Mm-mm.
Do you plan to?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
You might want to mute me for just one thing. I'll give you a double thumbs up when I'm ready, cause I wanna say something. I wanna say something to the viewers. I'm not sure how much you care about spoilers.
No, spoil it for me.
Okay, all right. The thing I want to praise the most is they did a twisted take on the crucifixion. Now, a character does get crucified, but upside down. And right before this, he is stabbed in his side, just like Jesus. Now, this character thinks that the devil is his father, and he's upside down, so while he's looking up, he's actually looking at the ground, and he's also like, Father, why hast thou forsaken me? Just like Jesus said, but he's talking about the devil. I don't know, it's very interesting. Like, once I realized they had also done the stab in his side, kind of like Jesus with the spear, I was like, oh, this is great. This movie's great.
This called Bone Temple, huh?
Mm-hmm. Go. Who's in it?
Who directed this? Bone Temple.
I want to say his name is Andy Garland. Let me verify.
I know what film you're talking about, bro. Nia DaCosta. Oh, written by Andy Garland. I'm sorry. Sorry, DaCosta. I did not mean to have Garland take credit for directing. When you said Andy Garland, I thought about what's his name from he's a he's not a British actor, but I forgot. And I thought about Andy. I think his name was Andy Serkis or something like that. The actor from Black Panther,
Gollum. Gollum?
No, that's his name.
Well, he played Gollum, but yeah.
He played Claw?
Andy Serkis, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's what. I thought she was talking about him. I was like, really?
Yeah. But speaking of Andy Serkis, I finally saw his film Mowgli a few months ago.
How was it?
Interesting take. That's what I'll say. Okay, the next movie on the list I wanted to talk about, the only one in February that I might care about, Scream 7.
Oh, wow. Shoot, man. I think I remember like a couple of years ago, I think it was like probably like when MTV I think the last time I saw something in regards to that was like with MTV, like with the TV series that they did and had on Netflix,
Mm,
which
yeah.
I say that it was pretty good, and then I know it went a couple of years, like in the next production, I think it had like Kiki Palmer, then it had Tyga, and then it had what's that one actor who was the Blue Ranger in Power Rangers. I forgot what's his name. It'll come to me,
Man,
but
the TV show is the only thing about Scream I've not seen.
are you serious?
I have not seen. I plan to. It is on my list, but my list is also at like 1,600 things to watch and read. So it'll take me like a decade or two to get through it.
That's crazy. 1,600, bro. You are not human. You are
Yeah,
not human.
I arranged them in chronological order by release date, and I am still in 1943 watching like the Lewis Wilson Batman serial.
You're lying, bro.
No, I kid you not. If you go on my Instagram right now, you will find that I posted a video which I said, is this the earliest instance of 6-7? And it is in episode 1 of the serial where they are calling for police car 67. They're like, police car 67, 6-7.
That's crazy.
I know. As soon as I heard that, I was like, "Oh, I have to get a video of it. I have to, for society." And I did. I put it on Instagram because
Bro.
everyone's claiming that the earliest instance is in this 1960 movie. Batman did it 17 years earlier.
Yeah, bro. And I think I think then Superman came out like what, 20 years later, right?
Um, there was
At least
there was a Superman serial that same decade, and then there was um, the more popular Superman with George Reeves in 1951, and that lasted through, I want to say, 56, 57, 58, and then yeah, like 20 years after that, then we got Christopher Reeve, who's probably the most well-known Superman.
yeah, that part. That's crazy. Yeah, that's wild. He's been around for like what? This is like his 75th, like what, 75th anniversary or something like that for Batman. It's more than that.
Batman was invented in 39, so he's coming up on 87 years.
Yeah, dang, 87 years. That's
Superman
crazy.
was 38, so he's coming up on 88.
That's funny that you mentioned that. That's funny that you mentioned that because I'm like, we finally got a freaking Batman sequel. We finally got a script from Matt Reeves, bro.
About time, about
We,
time. 2027 is gonna be crazy. I totally forgot we were talking about Scream. I totally forgot. We get so off track.
we gotta move on. we gotta move
No,
on.
no,
We
no.
gotta move on.
Hey, we can talk about 2027 at the end of this. So anybody listening who is interested in what we were just talking about, we'll circle back. We'll circle back. Anyway, Scream 7. I'm happy we got Neve Campbell back, or is it Nev Campbell? Sydney. We got Sydney Prescott back. I'm happy about that. I am sad to see.
Do we?
Oh, Dewey probably as a flashback or ghost. Stu. Now, I do have a theory that maybe Stu is the killer this time. I mean, there's no real way to give Sidney Prescott like a concluding arc to Ghostface unless it's
Yeah,
Stu. You know?
that's true.
So, I mean, I know he's in the film, but it's not confirmed what his role is. Personally, I'd like to think it's the killer, or maybe it'll just be a red herring. I am sad to see Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega go. I thought they were nice additions to the franchise.
Yeah,
Uh,
huge part.
yeah. I'm also sad that we don't see Patrick Dempsey in this one, because they had said that that's who Sidney Prescott married, but since he couldn't do this film, they had to change who her partner is. But,
Uh,
maybe Joe McHale, maybe he'll do good. I mean, I like him.
we'll see. He's not a bad actor though. I think they got. And I think they got some. I think they have some type of chemistry. Like, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah. Neve Campbell, I'm excited to see you. I haven't seen you since, well, Twisted Metal, actually, but
Damn,
you
it's been a minute.
you exited that too. I'm also sad about that. But anyway. Okay, entering into March, we got this new animated film called Hoppers.
Hoppers.
Yeah, this one I decided to highlight, not necessarily because I think I'm gonna see it. I mean, I go back and forth. I don't know if I'm gonna see Hoppers, but the concept is interesting. Though I realize it might be taken from Avatar. Like, hey, now people are stealing from Avatar instead of the other way around.
I think it should be interesting. I think anything. I feel like anything that John Hamm is like John Hamm. Anything that he's in is pretty intriguing, bro. But I don't know, bro. It looks good though. It looks good. I
Yeah.
think what Dave. I think Dave Franco is probably in there, right?
I'm gonna be honest, I did not look at the cast at all. I'm just like animals fighting back against humans. You know, what was that Kevin James movie where like he was gonna like build a zoo or like something like that, and the animals started talking to him and
Bro, I think that was. Oh man. Oh my goodness, bro. That's been some years. Oh my gosh.
wait, was it a Kevin James movie? I know I know there's one where he works in the zoo and the animals help him get a date, but I thought there was another one where they fight back against him because he's gonna like run down the nature that's right there.
It's kind
I
of
don't know.
remind me of. I just thought about Rio. Rio too.
Ooh,
You
that's
mentioned that.
also a good film.
Yeah, that film. Yeah, that film. Yeah, that was pretty good.
I think
Rio too.
we definitely have been getting more films about nature fighting back. Like even Guardians of the Galaxy had that message, and they did it pretty well.
Yeah. That. Oh my gosh. Speaking of. Okay. Yeah, we got. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna jump to that. I'm not gonna jump to that just yet.
Okay. Speaking of famous actors, Ryan Gosling has another one coming out. Project Hail Mary. Have you seen trailers for that one?
Obviously, I heard about it. I read some articles on it, but I haven't seen the trailer yet. I haven't seen the trailer yet.
It looks interesting. Like the Earth is okay. From what I gather, I saw the trailer like once, and this was like 3 months ago. From what I remember, the Earth is dying, and they are sending him to I think a planet to see if no many planets are dying, and they're sending him to one planet to find out why it's not dying. Sorry, this is kind of reminding me of Interstellar a little bit, but just like to the extreme.
Oh my goodness, bro.
He does come across an alien at the end of the trailer. We don't fully see what the alien looks like. He does highlight, from what I remember, that he's not an astronaut. He doesn't want to go on this adventure or trip, but he has to because otherwise all of humanity dies. So it's literally a Hail Mary.
Oh.
I know it looks fun. I mean, I'm not. This is gonna make it sound like I hate Ryan Gosling. I don't. I'm not a Ryan Gosling fan. Like I'm not. There are very few actors I'm a fan of, but there are a lot of actors whose projects I follow.
Right.
Like Ryan Gosling, I'm sure he's a great guy. I've never met him in real life. I'm not gonna watch a movie just because of him. But something about his acting in that trailer made me say, okay, you know what, this one I'm gonna see. Not because you're Ken, but because this film looks good. I want to go see it.
Did you like his? Did you like his work in? Did you like his work in La La Land?
I haven't seen La La Land.
You haven't seen La La Land?
No. I saw him in Blade Runner. I saw him in Barbie. I saw him in The Gray Man. Which, yeah. Speaking of which, where's the second Gray Man film? It's been a long time.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought Netflix was gonna try and make a franchise out of that.
That's yeah. I don't know what happened to that.
Um,
Hey, he's actually. That's funny that you mentioned him too, because he's actually rumored to be casted in, I think, as like Jade Skywalker, because I think he's gonna be in
ooh,
some type
in
of
a Star Wars film.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm like, bro, I'm like,
If he is
that's
Jay,
gonna be lit, bro. That's
mm,
gonna be lit. That's gonna be lit.
I don't know. I'm getting tired of Skywalkers. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll
In
see.
that sense, like, yeah, but I think it's gonna be. I probably off a little bit, but I think it's probably gonna be like an old adaptation from like the Old Republic or something like that. So,
Hmm.
um, I'm not sure, but I know it was rumored him, and then I think they was talking about Keanu Reeves as like Raven.
That one I think is just a rumor, but yeah, people have been saying that Keanu should be Darth Revan for I don't know, like 2 decades now.
Yeah, but
Yeah, unfortunately, he might have aged out of that role, but in my heart, it's him.
in your soul.
Yeah, in my soul. Uh, what's that? There was one Ryan Gosling movie that was on my list where I guess he drives. Is it called Drive? I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting
I
off
think
topic.
yeah. I think I remember the last film I saw with him in it. I think it was something with Chris Evans. I think it was like some type of
I think that's the
drama. It was like a drama action.
I think that's the Gray Man. Chris Evans was the bad guy in that one.
Yeah, yeah, you did just mention that. That's crazy.
All right, this April we got two great films coming out. I mean, we've got many, but two that I want to highlight. If we talked about every single film coming out this year, this would be like 5 hours long.
Easily.
All right, this is a big one. I know a lot of people are excited for it. The Super Mario Galaxy movie. I I loved the first movie. I know it's a lot of nostalgia bait. I know it's got just references here and there, but you know what? I think it worked. Like none,
It works, bro.
it wasn't forced. All of it felt pretty natural. I felt like a kid again.
I literally just love how they brought in Bowser, like Bowser Jr.
Mm.
Just kind of like, when I first saw the trailer for it, like his character design looks so like dealing with the colors from like what was that one game that I played on the GameCube from like I think it was Mario Sunshine, and then they had like that Prowler theme added to. I don't know whether you
No,
recognize it.
I did the
Like
proud.
it wasn't the same.
Like I knew that wasn't just me. None of my other friends said it. I was like, that's like that's from the proud. Oh my god, I thought I was going crazy.
I was like,
Then again,
bro, I'm excited, bro.
if you're gonna steal from the best, you know. I mean,
Yeah, if you're gonna do it right. Do it right. Do it right.
I just hope it was just for the trailer, because if they do that in the movie, then I might be like, okay. No, the Super Mario Galaxy movie, it looks good. In the last movie, I'm glad that they highlighted the relationship between the brothers rather than
Yeah.
Mario and Peach, because you know the love interest thing. I mean, that's done in like every movie. I mean, I genuinely felt for the brothers, like when they're reunited, or especially that scene in the last one where Luigi like holds up the manhole cover to stop Mario from
Mario,
getting blasted. Like he just entered this fight. He has no idea what's going on, but his brother's in danger, so you know what? He's gonna hold up a man cover against that fire that's about to take him to. It
Yeah,
it
another thing that I like what they did. I think it was probably like within like the second trailer, like there was some like parts in there where I saw like a glimpse of like Luigi's mansion, as well, because it looks like at some time like Mario and Luigi are going to be split up due to some type of contention or some type of obstacle or something like that. But
Right. We
the
did.
cinematography, it just looks good, bro. That's crazy.
It's always
Go
fun.
ahead, my bad.
I was gonna say we did get a little bit of Luigi in a Haunted Mansion last movie, though that was just like a fun little tidbit. Yeah, he might be going back there if what you say is true. I do not recall that, but again, a lot of these trailers I've only seen once, so maybe.
It's about three of them now.
It's also funny to talk about cinematography in an animated movie.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
Like, oh my goodness.
it's
Then
gonna be great.
another thing that I like about it is like how they inserted Rosalina.
Hmm.
Like that Super Mario, like I said, obviously it's a Super Mario Galaxy movie, but like it looks crazy, bro. Like one of the things I think one of my favorite scenes, like when the previous one, when they were when they were racing and they were on like Rainbow Road, like that scene looks so like bro, that scene looks so good, film. Like I was just in love with
Yeah.
that.
Hold on, I'm just checking real fast that we are recording. We are. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I know I got so scared.
A whole
I had to check just in case, you know, just in case.
a whole hour without recording.
All right. The other big film that's coming out in April is Michael. Now,
Michael, that sounds familiar.
yeah, Michael Jackson, the his biopic with Jafar Jackson, and I'm not sure if you know this because I know you were setting up to get ready for this, but while you're doing this, I was waiting for you. I saw that they dropped another trailer for that movie.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead and watch it right after this, but I'm excited. Talking about the first trailer specifically, the one that you've undoubtedly seen.
Yeah.
I love the editing, specific like the music, the way that they like keep his like they kind of hide his face for most of the trailer, and then I love the shot of him putting on his hat right before it says
Yeah.
of a king, like witness the rise or witness the rise or the making, something like that. Woo! Of a king.
The king of pop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really looking forward to that because I'm like, I think
Can't stop till you get
that
enough.
was probably like what I'll probably say that was in the '80s, and I think that was when he did Billie Jean for like his 25th anniversary. And I remember, bro. I'm talking about I remember. I wasn't even born, but like, I said, I remember. Like I'm like, I
Like,
remember it,
like, bro, I thought that beard made you look old. I didn't realize you kept the beard because it made you look young.
It's yeah, man. I'm just really looking forward to it because I'm like, I know so many cultural references to it, like his rivalry dealing with Prince, and then it was the first time him being separated from like Jackson 5 coming into his own, and like that the trailer of him being in the studio and his voice and the sound design is just like, bro, it's smooth, man. Like I'm excited for it. Cause it's the same people who did Freddie what's his name?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
I still think that should have won Best Picture. I still believe that.
I'm not mad at that.
I am a huge Marvel fan, and I know 2018 was a big year for Marvel. I mean Infinity War, but I stand by my statement that Bohemian Rhapsody should have been the Best Picture because I think it was.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I saw that. Sure, I saw that movie. What? Probably about 3 times in the movie. Like I went to theater to go see that. It was that good.
Mm-hmm.
oh, now this guy gonna want to come and do the grass.
No, that's fine. I think gardeners are coming today as well. Oh, the shot of Freddie Mercury, the one where he's singing Radio Gaga and you're singing from behind with the sky behind him, like he's going to die of AIDS in that scene. Like by then we know. So that shot, like, oh man, I teared up. Like, oh my God, this legend is gone. I mean, I know he died like 10 years before I was born, but yeah. But I mean, you remember because you're 50, right?
Yeah, I'm 60 years old. Yeah, I remember. I was born. I remember that.
Yeah. Oh man.
You wasn't even in your diapers yet.
Yeah. Anyway, I remember I was in Chicago for a digital storytelling thing, like June 2019, and then like on the news, like, oh, 10 years ago today, Michael Jackson died, and I'm like, oh my God, it's been 10 years. Which means...
Man, that was like June. Yeah, you said it 2009 in June. And I remember, I think I was probably like fifth grade. And I'm like, bro. And I don't even think he was like, what? He was like, what, 50 years old?
Yeah, I think he was 50 or about to be 50. Like, I think he was going to do like a huge celebration for 50, but then he died before that.
Yeah, you're right, because they plan on doing his This Is It tour.
This Is It. That's the one I grew up on.
Oh my gosh, bro. I already know, like, I'm about to be tearing up. I'm gonna be crying at least a couple of times in that, bro. Like, man.
Yeah. We miss you, Michael. Man, you were he was my favorite growing up. For the longest time, he was the only, like, singer I was actually listening to. And then he died, I think, like, right before I went into second grade, or, like, at the very end of first grade. Yeah, I think it was first grade. Yeah. Anyway, before tearing up, let's go with another trailer that recently came out, just yesterday. The Devil Wears Prada 2. I know.
Oh shoot, I forgot all about that. They released something. What? They released something yesterday or what?
Yeah, they released a trailer yesterday, and what's her name's character? Was her character named Miranda? Like, she's pretending not to remember, or maybe she legitimately doesn't remember Anne Hathaway's character, which I think it suits the character perfectly. I think.
Yo, like, oh my God.
Like, I don't remember the first events of them. I mean, to be fair, it was like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And
that was a long time ago.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. When they made the first one, only one of them had won an Oscar, but now all four of them have.
That was like what? That was like a what?
20
years ago, right?
The last one, like 20 years ago.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
I'm over here thinking. Oh, I'm thinking about her in another film. Oh, cause her name, Anne Hathaway, she's in so much stuff. So I'm keeping. Yeah, you talking about Devil? Yeah. Damn, 20 years. That's crazy.
As nerds, maybe there's not much to talk about there. Okay, so let's go to another one that comes out in May. This is one that I think it was supposed to come out last year, at the end of last year, but then it got pushed back 7 months. Alright. You know what it is? Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh, man. 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
2.
We got Cage.
Luke, I think we got Luke Cage.
No, not Luke Cage. That's Marvel.
Shoot. No, I'm tripping. Yeah, Cage, and I think in this one we gonna have Baraka too, right?
I think so. Yeah, so maybe we are a little all scrambled because we just like got up early to do this.
We low-key did.
Yeah.
On Raw.
We are. Um, despite what some people think, Cole Young is still in the sequel. I mean, his part looks like it's going to be much smaller, but he is still in the sequel. So it's not like they just cut out Louis Tan, man. But yes, this one's going to focus on Johnny Cage, I think.
Oh yeah.
Either that or they're just going all in on the Johnny Cage for the trailers.
Shoot. According to the game, Johnny Cage got like the best. He got like the best backstory. For my opinion, but
Carl Urban.
Didn't like Sub-Zero, but.
I remember when I was younger, I thought his name was San-Zero.
Say it again.
San-Zero, because of the way he is it. Like, my name is San-Zero. Like,
oh,
like I thought that's such a cool name. Like, it didn't mean anything. Like Sanziro, one name, San-Zero. I thought that sounded so cool. Like, I was actually a little disappointed when I grew up. I was like 14 when I learned that his name was Sub-Zero. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay.
You bringing back them Xbox 360 days, man. Because if it wasn't, because I think during that time, like, it would be Marvel versus Capcom, then it would be like Mortal Kombat, and then I remember they even came out with DC Universe versus Mortal Kombat. I remember that game. That game was freaking wild. They did that crossover. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. But
yeah, I just hope that the movie isn't a cliche. Like in the trailer, they have it's time for you to become the hero you were born to be, which sounds a little... it sounds like a little bit of a generic line, but you know, we'll see. We'll see.
I literally, did you see the first? I wanted to go see the first one, but like, I think it was 2 other movies out that I wanted to go see around that particular time. But I gotta make sure I watch the first one, and I'm gonna watch the sequel before it comes out. So.
Oh, so you don't even know who Cole Young is then? Oh, that's fine.
No, but I know. I think he was in. Nah, he wasn't in Cobra Kai. He's like he's like a white guy or something like that, right?
Oh, you mean the actor Louis Tan? He's Asian. I mean, I don't.
Dude, I see a white guy. My bad. But does he have like a mohawk? It's not a mohawk, but it's like shaved on this side, and then his hair is like. I forgot. Well, I think I know what you're talking about.
It says his nationality is British.
Them British. Yo, him. He was in. Yeah, he was. Bro, he was in. He was in the last season for Cobra Kai season. I think season 5 or season 6 when he goes up against Johnny Lawrence. This freaking bro. If he's in there, I gotta go see it. His hair. Bro.
Yeah, go see it. All I knew him from before Mortal Kombat was Deadpool 2. He played Shatterstar.
Oh man, bro, he's a good actor. I gotta go see this. I have to go see this, but I gotta go see one before I see this. Obviously.
All right, Josh. We've been talking a lot about fandoms, but what would you say is the most toxic fan base out there? Like the most loving, but like most, yeah, I'll say it, toxic fandom. Like nobody loves or hates this franchise more than fans of this franchise. People argue about it, they complain about it, they say a studio ruined it, but it might be getting back on track. It's one of the biggest franchises out there. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Star Wars, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Star Wars.
Come on, man. We're both toxic.
Well, Josh, after almost 7 years, a theatrical release for Star Wars is coming. There's the lightsaber. There's the lightsaber. Look at you, bub. Look at you.
Let me stop, man. Let me stop.
For anybody who's just listening, he just got a lightsaber. I would go get mine. I have like 5, but that would take me like a minute. That would take me a minute. I should have recorded this in my room. Over the course of my life, I've had like 20 lightsabers.
Oh my gosh. I remember, do you still have the ones to where, I got this one from Disneyland, from Star Wars Land, but do you still have the ones to where you press the button and it pops up? You have those, or you have
the like old fashioned? I have one of each. I got ones that you have to attach the blade and then light it up. I have the kind that you can hang on your belt, and yeah, the ones that pop out, I have those ones, but they don't light up. I think I have 3 of those. A blue one and a red one that I got as a kid, and then later on we got a green one.
Sure.
Yeah, I just don't have anything purple. I mean, with the light up one, I can change the colors. I got 3 of those. So I could make them purple. Anyway, for the first time in 7 years, we haven't got a theatrical Star Wars release until this May, The Mandalorian and Grogu. Now, it is big news that The Mandalorian got a film, and it's the first film for Star Wars in 7 years to be in theaters. Why are people not talking about this as much?
I think the sole and precise reason why people are not talking about it because of the previous 7 adaptations of like dealing with, Kathleen Kennedy, obviously. And that's something. Then before I go more in depth with that, I'm like, we got to really talk about, what happened between like her and Rian Johnson, because that last, on his Twitter account about her lying. Well, yeah. Anyway, but
sorry.
It's mixed reviews, but a lot of people weren't a big I feel like the OG Star Wars fans really wasn't a big fan of like Daisy's not because of her, but because of like the story and
Mary Sue.
Mary Sue really wasn't no conflict, and then dealing with Finn's character. From my perspective, I think
you and I have talked about this. Finn's arc would have had a much more satisfying conclusion if he just did that kamikaze run in The Last Jedi, because he starts in The Force Awakens running from the First Order, right? So to have it conclude with him charging into that mini Death Star weapon, thus giving the Resistance the chance to flee, would have been so satisfying. But no, we got to kill off Luke Skywalker, because F your childhood. And you know what? Han and Leia and Luke, they're a golden trifecta. They're the golden trio, but they're not going to share a scene together.
None. Like no scenes at all. And then they all die. And I think what's his name? The one who plays Han Solo, how I forget.
Harrison Ford.
Actor.
Harrison Ford.
He won. He was like, I think Disney literally had to pay him like over like $20 million just to do Force Awakens. He didn't want to do it.
He wanted to die in Return of the Jedi.
He was like, kill me off. Kill me off already. But
yeah,
I agree with you, Phil. I feel Finn's character, I feel like by him being a stormtrooper, I think he would have been a better main protagonist than Daisy. And it's like, I like Daisy really, and she done the best that she can, but it's really more dealing with like the vision of it, because I like at the particular time I knew something was going to be off, because it's like J.J. Abrams and then Rian Johnson coming on, like 2 different visions, and it doesn't sync.
Star Wars I think has a weird like the trilogies I think have like a weird reputation of not making someone as famous as they should be, while making someone who's not the protagonist become pretty popular. Like, okay, in the original trilogy, obviously Harrison Ford is the one that became really famous, but he's not the protagonist. It's actually Mark Hamill. But
Yeah.
Mark Hamill should be a lot more popular than he is.
Yeah.
I mean,
I remember you right, because I'm like, oh, he has like a ton of work. He plays as the Joker. And then like he's done a lot of phenomenal like voice acting in his career. Cause I'm
yeah,
just like, why isn't he,
the
like,
Joker, the Fire Lord, Skeletor. I mean,
yeah. And you look at Harrison Ford, he's in Indiana Jones, Blade Runner, bro.
Shrinking.
Like, and then it's another franchise as well too. It's gonna come to me, but it's I don't know. I don't know why, but
Speaking of Harrison Ford, I'm very happy that he seems to be like happy with the roles he's getting these days, because I know with Han Solo, Star Wars, he's been over it for like 40 years. But then last year, like I saw interviews of him doing a Brave New World, and he was joking around, having fun, smiling. Like I don't think I think he knows it's not like elevated art, but he had fun with it,
Yeah.
and I'm glad he's having fun with it. Although the internet scares me. Every once in a while, I will see a black and white image of Harrison Ford, white letters under it, and I'm like, oh my god, it happened. And then it'll be like, oh no, Harrison Ford has been cast in Captain America. I'm like, you
Brave New World.
like I thought we lost Indy. How dare you? Anyway, and then the prequel trilogy, you would think Hayden would be much more popular than he is, but he got quite a bit of hate, and Ewan McGregor, despite not being the main character, is the one that everyone loves. I mean, I get it. Like, he's awesome as Kenobi. And then with the sequels, Daisy Ridley's the main character. But I don't know. I hope that the sequels just ultimately don't affect her career the way the prequels did Hayden's. And yeah, the most popular characters I think to come out of the sequels was Poe Dameron and Kylo Ren. Because those are the two actors that really took off.
Yeah, because I think oh my gosh, dealing with Adam, I forgot what's his name. Adam, the one who plays Kylo Ren, he's been in
Adam Driver.
A lot of good stuff.
Yeah, The Silence, Marriage Story, 65.
Oscar Isaac, like the way his performance in Doom, I'm like, oh my goodness, like
Dune, Spider-Verse, Moon Knight. Yeah. Where is season 2 of Moon Knight, by the way? Where is it?
And then we see John Boyega. He's been in a few things. I remember that one movie that he did on Detroit. That movie, that series was phenomenal.
Have you?
And then,
have you?
He's been in something else.
Sorry, I just remember. I remember reading that originally Luke Skywalker was not going to die in The Last Jedi, but I'm not sure if this is true, but I heard that Mark Hamill criticized he criticized Disney at some point, and that's why his character dies. Because, I mean, think about it. That scene where he's just sitting there, all you have to do is a simple edit of him disappearing.
Man.
And there is...
projection.
Like, I kid you not, there is a video out there where Rian Johnson is talking about The Last Jedi, and Mark Hamill's just sitting next to him like this.
Yeah, I seen that one. He's just like,
oh my god,
cause
they just killed off my.
He knew. He literally knew, because I remember where I think was like no. Was it what was the one that came? What was the one that came after Force Awakens?
Last Jedi.
The one
Rise of Skywalker?
Was it Rise of Skywalker?
The last one in the trilogy?
No, I think it was Force Awakens, and he was like, you guys are going to be surprised. And I'm like, why you keep saying surprise? Like, in a sense, like, this is going to put the whole fandom in a state of shock, because it's like, it does such an injustice to the characters on what Lucas has built, like, for the past 25 years.
I think.
And Catherine has been talking about, oh, there's been no what's the term that I'm looking for? There's been no IP or no type of other comic adaptations to do the prequels and so forth with. And Lucas like did an interview with her, like when he signed over, he was just kind of like, there's over like 300 like story adaptations that they can literally use that he did on Lucas.
I know
Ranch.
a lot of back in 2012 when Disney announced that they were going to create their own continuity. I know a lot of people were heartbroken, but then The Force Awakens, I think, brought people into it. They're like, okay, I kind of see what you're doing here. Maybe it'll be great, but The Last Jedi, I think, is where most people lost their faith.
Yeah, I did. I don't see.
Yeah.
I don't see how anybody can like the Last Jedi. I have been for me, like with my friends and the community. Like I haven't came across somebody who's like, I think the Last Jedi is like. It's good.
We got to get Katan on here. He loves The Last Jedi. I debate it with him all the time. Sometimes if he wants to just have an argument with me, he'll say that. He'll say like Rian Johnson made the best Star Wars movie, or the green milk is the best addition to the franchise. Half the time I know he's doing it just to see if he could get a rise out of me, but like I gotta respond, right? So I'm like, I don't want to hear about Rian Johnson unless you're talking about Knives Out or Poker Face. That's it.
Let me ask you this: Did you enjoy the Obi-Wan Kenobi series?
I did. I don't think it was the best it could possibly be. But I do think it was good, especially compared to a lot of other projects. Like at the time, I was still a little disappointed by the Book of Boba Fett. One, in that I was expecting a more ruthless Boba Fett, and second, because he had two of his, I think, 7 episodes taken from. He appears in one scene in one of those episodes, and then there's one episode where he just doesn't appear at all. Because guess what? The Mandalorian makes money, so he's gonna come and take 2 episodes of your show. Like what? What was that? What was that? I mean,
oh my God! I think those 2 episodes where he was being trained. I forgot what do you call him. He was with the what do you call those things with the yellow glowing eyes? And it was on the planet that Anakin was born from.
Oh, Tatooine. Are you talking about the Rancor?
Sand desert.
Oh, Sand Desert.
The ones that steal.
Oh, the Banthas. Like a Bantha.
But yeah, though, like those things. I remember where he was like, they had him drink that one particular ancient thing, and how I'm like, bro, I was like, that took up way too much time. You know what? No,
actually, him with the Tuskens, I think could have made it interesting first season. I mean, obviously they'd have to do more than what they showed, but could you imagine him hunting and raiding with the Tuskens?
Bro, that would have been so. That would have been better.
Or him being a bounty hunter. I mean, I'm just saying he's a popular character, and his entire character is a bounty hunter. Like that's what people loved about him.
And he was stationed. For me, the thing that got me, I'm like, he was literally stationed on one. I feel like he was stationed on one planet for way too long. I'm just like, Boba Fett would have got because he's been in there since like Return of the Jedi. So if you do the Return of the Jedi, where he gets eaten, he gets thrown in there, from all the way up into the spinoff of Boba, his TV series, I think it's probably about how many, what was the approximate years of that? Like,
supposedly he got out of the Sarlacc within a day or two. The Tusken Raider bit, happens. It could be across a full 5 years. Like, why not just show us those 5 years?
That's what I'm saying.
And then by the time he goes looking for his armor, as we see in The Mandalorian, it's been 5 years since Return of the Jedi.
Crazy. I feel that whatchamacallit, what's her name? Gwendolyn, I think, what's her name? Gwendolyn Christie, Captain Phasma. Like her comic adaptation where she gets sucked. I think where she gets sucked down the you know what I'm referring to?
Yeah, I would love an origin film or maybe just a special about her origin, because Phasma is ruthless.
She was so bad. She was literally like the best thing.
And
apart from Kylo Ren.
Y'all had Brienne of Tarth on set and you wasted her.
Wasted her.
I mean,
wasted her. Total waste.
A good way to know if you wasted someone is could you replace the actor and it wouldn't affect anything. Like, literally, with how little they did with her, it could have been anyone in that suit. That said, her Gwendolyn Christie's helmet voice, like, her voice through the modulator, sounded so badass.
It did. And her armor was made out of it wasn't it was something
like
else.
Chromium or something like that.
What you say?
Isn't it called like Chromium or something like that?
Yeah. And I'm just like, oh man, that thing has so much potential. I'm like, she could have a total waste, bro. Total waste.
Oh, right. So anyway, The Mandalorian and Grogu could be hit or miss. I'm not exactly excited for it, but I'm not gonna like poo-poo it either.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's not at a bad place or it's not at a good place. It's
I just I'm going there for Jabba's son. Like Rhoda or whatever his name is back, and he's a buff boy now. He hit the gym,
Shoot, man.
I don't know. Like what I'm worried about is what if it just feels like an elongated episode of the show. Like, did y'all actually understand the medium that you're going for and adjust it for like movie length? Because if you do television pacing in a film, people are going to be tired within the first hour.
Yeah, instantaneously, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like one of the things that they have to really dive into is kind of like dealing with like what's really going to take place of him having, because I know like it's been a minute, I gotta probably freshen up, but like what's going on with Mandalore, what's going on with like the Darksaber, and then like and then also they have to touch on like the extension of Luke Skywalker and Grogu's like training, and it's I hope it's a task, but they're gonna have to really prove to the fans like this is gonna be the start of something new.
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see.
For the Mando corner of the universe with Boba Fett and Ahsoka, I just want more Thrawn. I mean, Thrawn personally is possibly even my favorite Star Wars character. Like, when he was first invented in the 90s by Timothy Zahn, I loved that he was the exact opposite of Palpatine. Like, Palpatine, amazing villain. I love him. And the fact that the exact opposite of him could also be a villain is incredible. Like, Palpatine is like emotional, dresses in black, he's cruel to the people under him, like, ooh, perfect personification of evil, love it. And then Thrawn dresses in white, he's calm and collected, he actually respects the people that work under him. He's they're both strategists, except he doesn't bring politics or emotions into it.
Yeah.
I love him. The theme that they gave him in Rebels, so good. Though they did have to like make him a little bit.
That was my favorite episode.
They had to make him a little more, I guess, friendly for children. Like, if you ever read the Thrawn trilogy, the original Thrawn trilogy from the '90s, dude is a master strategist. Like, incredible.
I think he was like the first. I think he was like the first one to really know the identity of who Darth Vader was. And I think
He was one of them.
Darth Vader actually, he had respect. Respect for. Darth Vader respected Thrawn a lot. I think during, I forgot what do you call it, the novels adaptation that Lucas did. I think Darth Vader actually was kind of.
Oh, the second Thrawn trilogy, the one that's canon, also written by Timothy Zahn. Like, I love that they just keep going with the same author, because really, who understands the character better? And yeah,
phenomenal.
Yeah, he does figure out that Vader is Anakin, but he also doesn't want to be force choked, so he doesn't like reveal it to him. He kind of just hints like, yeah, I kind of know who you are. I'm not gonna say it, but I kind of know who you are.
Yeah,
and
bro.
A lot of people like praise that like Tarkin. Oh, Tarkin also figured it out. True, but Tarkin had a lot more interaction with Anakin as a Jedi. Thrawn worked one mission with Anakin.
Yeah, just
and he still figured it out.
Dude, that's how I'm like, oh my gosh, his psychology of his character is like.
I know, it's like he worked one mission with Anakin 17 years ago, and he still remembers. Like, and Lars Mikkelsen, I love that they kept the actor who did his voice in Rebels.
Yes.
I just hope we get more of him. It's been almost 3 years since I've seen Thrawn. I need more of it. I need my blue daddy. You know what I'm saying? No, we're just kidding.
Whoa.
I'm surprised I haven't cosplayed it. It's probably because my face isn't. My face is too round to be Thrawn. But I would love to cosplay him. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I agree with you. I feel like Thrawn and Moff Gideon are like the two best like character like up to date. Like, I feel like those are like the two best characters in my opinion. Like Moff Gideon and Thrawn. I love them. I literally love them so much. In in the Mandalorian, definitely dealing with Moff Gideon, because there's some there's some history with what's her name?
Bo-Katan?
Yeah,
I love Bo-Katan. I love Katie Sackhoff.
Oh my goodness, she's great. And I'm like, I don't know why, but I wanted there to be a duel or some type of fallout between Mandalore and Bo-Katan. I wanted that so bad, bro, because I'm like, y'all have to fight. Y'all have to at some point.
I also want more from Hera Syndulla, because kinda had a crush on that character when I saw her in Rebels. She's such a badass pilot. I love it. Kept the Ghost crew together. I totally forgot we were talking about 2026 movies. My bad to the listeners. We're huge Star Wars nerds. Yeah, see, I know, we mentioned one Star Wars movie, and we spent, what was that, like 20 minutes just talking Star Wars. Anyway, so, The Mandalorian Grogu coming out May 22nd. There you go, Disney. Free advertising. Hire us. Then we'll sing your praises. Okay, another franchise that's getting a movie this year. Alright, this is one I'm actually excited for. Like, I just got into this franchise. I got 2 more shows to watch before I'm completely caught up on it. Masters of the Universe.
Oh, man, I've been meaning to dig into that.
While I only recently got into the franchise, there was a few times when I was like at my grandparents' house as a kid, and I did sit down for an episode or two, and you know what? It's classic 80s. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power. He-Man. Like,
Oh, I love He-Man.
so when I
What? Are they doing a live action adaptation for He-Man?
yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. That's coming out this May or June. Sorry, in June.
Ooh,
Oh,
no way.
bub, it looks great. Like, let me see if I could pull up live action He-Man. They did do a live action He-Man in the 80s, but that one was
I think it wasn't a movie. It was like a whole series, right?
They did do a series. They had a series. The original series was in the 80s, and then they did another series called She-Ra, Princess of Power. They did a live-action movie with Dolph Lundgren as He-Man. They did a 1990s follow-up to He-Man, which I think that one was Canadian. And in that one, they like bring He-Man to the future because he's the last hope. I forgot about that one.
Wow. That don't sound
And
good.
and then in the early 2000s, they did a reboot, and I love that they gave Skeletor an origin story. Like, as soon as I saw the bad guy take acid to his face, I'm like, oh, this is a different type. Anyway, then the next one that came was She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. And you know what? I actually liked that one. That one was pretty good. And now I am catching up on the last two adaptations. Masters of the Universe, which is a sequel to the original show, and so far it is really good. And then like a one that's aimed more towards children called He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. That one's okay. From what I've only seen one episode, it seems okay so far. He's too bulky in my opinion in that one.
I thought you. Let me stop.
Right.
No, but yeah, anime. I remember I used to wake up on early Saturday mornings to go watch the animation, the cartoon on Boomerang. Like, oh my goodness, like man, that's an instant classic. So who's playing? So I didn't even know that they were even doing a live act. Like I knew they were doing a live action, but I didn't know it was going to be coming out like this year. So who's playing? So who's going to be playing as He-Man?
Oh, let me see. I don't recognize him instantly, so I mean, if it is an unknown, that's cool. Nicholas Galitzine. Yeah, an unknown, or at least to me. I don't know him, so I think that works. But here, I want to show you Skeletor, because Skeletor, I love He-Man, but Skeletor is who I'm there for. That and Evelyn.
Yo, he literally reminds me, bro. He literally reminds me of Thanos' girlfriend. That.
Look at him. Right here, let me turn up the brightness on my phone so you can get a better look at him.
That looks crazy.
Also, I hope that this guy is throwing insults all the time, because I loved in the original cartoon how he's just overusing alliteration and calling people a boob. Get over here, you illiterate boob! Yeah, like, I guess that was an insult in the 80s.
Wait, who's playing Skeletor? Don't tell me Jared Leto. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
So let's move on. Were you actually just guessing, or did you know that?
No, I was literally guessing.
It is Jared Leto.
You're lying.
It's Jared Leto. You know what? I think this is going to be one of the easier ones for people to swallow, because since you don't see Jared Leto's face, I think we can just sit back and just see Skeletor, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the other casting that I'm excited about for this one, like as soon as I heard it, I'm like, that is perfect, was Alison Brie as Evelyn. Like, do you know the character of Evelyn?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see if I could get an image. Like, she looks great, I think.
Oh yeah. She kind of reminds me of somebody from It'll come to me.
I'm just saying, it's an improvement over the 80s.
Oh yeah, definitely. She kind of reminds me of what's her? She kind of reminds me of Hela from Thor,
Mm,
Thor Ragnarok.
yeah.
In a sense, I don't know why. I don't know why.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm excited to see Masters of the Universe.
You definitely seen that. 100%.
Part of me does wonder if they will at all reference She-Ra either in this movie or in the sequel, because she is the only other character to have to like star in her own series, two series.
Yeah. She kind of reminds me of like the Green Power Ranger in a sense, like in that universe, where she can like literally carry her own, story and art,
Yeah.
So I think it's probably going to be some type of like an Easter egg or some type of
Maybe.
10-second.
Maybe like oh look, there's Princess Adora, something like that maybe.
Yeah, right.
Alright, what else is coming out? Oh,
How did I not know about that? That's crazy.
I gotta as soon as we're done recording this, I got some trailers to show you.
Yeah, bro, for real. I'm like, dude, that's what I'm like. I'm like, that's what I said, this year, who's ever going to be watching this, like, we're going to be having content this year. 100%.
Oh.
100%.
Oh, okay. Another one that's coming out this year. I'm not sure if you're into this franchise. Scary Movie is getting a 6th film.
Please tell me the Wayne brothers are involved.
Oh, let me see. I was gonna go into a blind, but I can look. Scary Movie 6. Let's see. Yeah, they did the screenplay. And they are the producers.
Let's go.
And apparently, people are theorizing what it is they're going to parody. Popular picks are Get Out, Nope, Longlegs, Heretic, and Sinners. Ooh, if they're parodying any of those, it'll be a good film.
It is, bro.
Also, Sinners, best movie of 2025 in my opinion. We'll see.
16 Oscar nominations, and then I feel like Ryan Coogler already put already stamped his legacy, and I'm like, bro, and it's crazy because I'm like, bro's not even 40 years old, and I'm like, in film, I'm like, that's young.
Bro did Creed and Black Panther. He can do whatever he wants, and as far as I'm concerned.
And the fact, and then the reason, and then one of the things that I really love so much about it is that the deal that he did with Warner Bros. Since it was shot I think on 65 millimeter format on Panavision, and then it was with IMAX, oh my gosh, that I don't know, man.
I don't know if my acting career is gonna take off, but if it does, I would want to work with Ryan Coogler, even if I'm not in the main role. Have you ever seen Million Ways to Die in the West? You know how Ryan Reynolds is there for literally just 5 seconds just to get shot? He doesn't even have any speaking lines. I'll do that. I'll do that for Ryan Coogler. I'll be the guy that's just standing there and gets shot in 5 seconds. I'll do that just to work on a Ryan Coogler film.
Bro, and the thing was so special about him is that the deal that he did with Warner Brothers, do you know how hard it is to own your own catalog? After Sinners, after 25 years, he's going to own the film.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, they didn't have to wait based on the deal that he did. Because I remember, I think I was watching an interview that he was doing with James Cameron, and he was just kind of like talking about the whole process on what he was going for with his production company, Proximity Media, and he was like, James Cameron was just like, dang, he was just kind of like, he's breaking down like barriers within like the industry, and a lot of studios is kind of like upset about it because he's like laying like a standard for it, but like they didn't have to wait for the money for the movie to make like the money back. They got it like up front. Like all the cast, the actors, like bro, that's unheard of, bro. We have like that's unheard of. That's unheard of.
Ryan Coogler.
So
Anyway, so yeah, Scary Movie 6. Looking forward to it. I know. No, it's okay. It's okay. Like I'm gonna make a note of everything we've been talking about, and maybe those can be future episodes. Cause you're right. We got a lot to talk about. I mean,
a lot, bro.
I think the reason that we just have so much to talk about is this is only episode 2, and we haven't done one since September. It's been almost 5 months.
November. It's been since September.
Yeah, like
Since September.
Kevin and I hadn't even gone to Thailand when we made the last one.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Another big movie that's coming out. Like, I'll be honest. I thought it was like I didn't think it was a joke. Like I knew it was gonna happen, but I didn't hear about it for a couple of years until I was in Thailand, and Katan told me, "Oh, Toy Story 5 is actually happening. Like it's next year. It's happening next year."
Yeah. I don't know why. I keep thinking Toy Story 5 and Incredibles 3 are going to be coming out at the same time. But so let's get it. So Phil, what's the synopsis on Toy Story 5?
All right. From what I can tell, toys are not being played with anymore because kids are growing up with like iPads these days, which you know what is actually a pretty good plot. But the only thing I worry about are the character arcs. Because in truth,
Yeah.
I think the story should have ended with Toy Story 3. I mean, perfect ending. They say goodbye to Andy, you know, him handing over Woody to the little girls, the end of his childhood. He goes off to college. The toys they'll be okay. They have Bonnie now. Like,
Yeah.
and then the fourth one happened, and I'm like, I don't know. And now they said goodbye. I know, now they said goodbye to Woody. Yeah, like I'm like, okay, so that's an even more definitive ending, right? Like it's not as good as Toy Story 3, but the ending is much more definitive. They're gone. They'll never see each other again probably. And now Toy Story 5. I don't know, like there are so many franchises out there that have perfect endings and then just get drowned in sequels. And
Yeah.
as soon as they announced Toy Story 5, with Toy Story 4, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Nah, because it was for me. It was just kind of like, you know, we're like 90. That's like 90s baby. So when Andy was going off to college, and he like, you know, it was like a passing of the torch when he gave it to like, you know, Woody and Buzz and so forth. And I remember at the particular time they were doing like small like snippets of like on Disney of like how the toys were doing. Like those little Halloween episodes.
I remember those. I remember those.
I like those. I said, well, I'm like, that's cool. But then they said we're doing the fourth one, and then Woody's like, I want to go with Bo Peep and splitting up Woody and Buzz, and I'm like,
when the fourth one came out, I was not yet worried that we were drowning in sequels. I was thinking, okay, maybe they just had one story idea that they think could be better, and the fact that the ending of the splitting of Woody and Buzz is a lot more definitive, I'm like, if that's the idea that they had, I can see why they think they had to make a fourth one, and also they get back to Bo Peep, who we haven't seen since Toy Story 2, you know, maybe give Woody that happy ending, because, I mean, all these movies are basically Woody being right and nobody listening to him, so give him the happy ending. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Toy Story 3, perfect ending, but they felt they had to give Woody this ending, so okay. And then a few years ago, like Toy Story 5, I'm like, okay, yeah, no, never mind. It is happening. They're drowning in sequels.
I think it's confirmed. I think it was confirmed. Like, cause I think they had. Um, no, I don't think it was like the D. No, the D23 Expo. They have like, cause I know they have some type of Disney special guest like panel like last year, and I think it was confirmed. I think with Bob Iger, and that's a whole nother thing because I heard he's going to be possibly leaving, but that's a whole nother conversation. I heard they're like there's going to be at least they're planning on making at least 7 Toy Story movies. I'm like,
you know what? You know what? The idea for Toy Story 5 is good. I just think, you know what? Take a risk. Bring in a brand new cast. Another kid, different set of toys. The fact that you keep coming back to the originals is because you have no faith in the story, and you're expecting us to go back for the nostalgia of knowing these characters. Oh, you froze too. So hold on. I'm gonna turn off my.
You still with me?
Yeah. Can you not hear me?
This battery probably.
Oh. Yeah, I'm turning my video back on. Here, turn off your video, because you're frozen.
Dang.
Or here, maybe we should just both turn off our video. You still with me, Josh? You still there? Oh, you're not frozen anymore. You still there?
Dang, bro.
You still there?
You got stuck. Yeah, it's like you froze. Your battery.
Yeah.
Maybe it was.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe somebody out there was just messing with power lines. I have no idea. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Toy Story. So yes, I'm just. Oh, did you freeze again? You know what? Let's just both turn off our video. No, but yeah. Hey, Josh, if you can hear me, let's just both turn off our video, cause.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll just talk to each other like this.
Yeah. I'm fine with that. Yeah, so shut up.
Anyway.
You got stuck in time zone or something. Wrinkle in time. Let me stop.
Anyway, so yeah, I can still hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So regarding Toy Story, I'm just worried that they just don't have faith in the story and care more about the like nostalgia and recognition of these characters. And if that's true, then they might not have given special care to the story, which ironically is what could sink the film.
Easily. Because I was thinking, I was just kind of like, I remember in one of the Easter eggs, I think it was Toy Story, I think it was like Toy Story 3 or something like that, where I think it was either Toy Story 3 or, yeah, it was Toy Story 3, it had to be, to where we seen Sid. I'm just kind of like, I felt like if Sid would have had a son, I'm like, it would have been good to pick off like where we seen him in like Toy Story 2 on what happened with him, and then him possibly having like a family and having like a son who's terrible with toys, and like an expanding universe, like to do something new. But
you know what, this is an unpopular opinion, but I think Sid did nothing wrong. You're terrible. He did not know the toys were alive when he was. I mean, yeah, maybe he's got some issues, but it's not like he was he didn't know he was tearing apart living beings and stitching them back up together.
Philip, have you ever put toys on fireworks?
No. But I mean, I've thought about it, but then I would not have that toy anymore.
Terrible, dude. Bro, you would be the one to make a horror Toy Story. Oh,
He doesn't know.
remember that?
He doesn't know. Okay. Like in the what do they call it? The Sausage Party Foodtopia franchise. Like there's a guy who's trying not to eat as soon as he learns that the food is alive.
Oh my God, you're ridiculous, bro.
Sid didn't know. He didn't know.
You trying to cause trauma to my childhood. Bro. I remember that one scene where I think it was like in the like phase 1, and I think it was that one part was like dealing with like the soldier, and it was just like, oh no, he's doing it again. And then I think somebody grabbed Mr. Binoculars, and it was Sid lighting the nothing commander on fire.
Well, I mean, yeah. Okay, yes, but all right. Try and picture the exact same scene in real life. The toy is not alive. Like that is Sid's perspective.
That's crazy.
Like, I mean, yes, obviously, I don't want him to be doing this because I know the toys are alive. Like, and as soon as he learns that the toys are alive, as far as I can tell, he does stop. If any, I mean, they gave him trauma right back, so.
Did you see, like, bro, do you even, like, come on, I gotta bring you back. Do you even remember what his toys look like?
I do, but that's not their fault.
A yo-yo with 2 legs.
That's not their fault. Although I will say the fishing rod with legs, like that being a take on a hooker was actually quite clever. That was clever. I'll give them that to the animators.
That's crazy. Oh man, then the one you had the freaking baby head on the claw legs, and then you had a guy's head on the roller, like that is terrible, bro. Like,
I think bro was just being creative. I mean, if he knew that they were alive, like yeah, it would be a much different movie if he knew they were alive and he was still doing it. Personally, I think he was just expressing like some form of creativity. If he were to be a filmmaker, I'm sure he'd go on to like make reboots of Friday the 13th and Saw and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like
that's what because he was like totally like polar opposite of like Andy. Like, let me ask you this: were Andy and Sid, were they the same age, or was Sid? I think Sid was a little bit older.
Yeah, I think he's a little, because Andy was like what, 9, 8? I forget how old he was turning, but
because I remember in the first one he had a birthday party.
Yeah,
I know for a fact that Sid did not go to that birthday party. Thank God.
Right.
But,
I would say Sid is maybe like 4, 5 years older. Like best estimate, like he's about to turn into a teenager, I think. And Andy, I think, is still in his like mid-childhood.
Yeah. And it would be interesting. And I'm like, I feel like it would be interesting to see like how that psychosis or that psychology influenced him as he got older, and then him probably having like a son or a daughter who has toys and like still like cringes of that. You like, bro, that would have been so interesting, but I don't know, man.
Do you think he grew up to believe that, you know, maybe he just had a psychotic break and a cowboy toy didn't actually talk to him, or do you think he grew up still believing that what happened actually happened?
I think he still believes like what actually happened, because his sister, well, I think it's probably kind of both. Like, it's a mixture, because his sister kept teasing him, like scaring him, and then it probably got to the fact to where it's kind of like, okay, maybe I kind of, you know, I was probably a little bit reaching there, like I overextended myself, like mentally, but I don't know. That's why I feel like that would be like a good adaptation, because I'm like, fans would want to see and know that, because I'm like, bro, it's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of female family members, Supergirl is coming out this year.
Woo! Lobo.
Oh my god, I saw Jason Momoa in his Lobo look.
Oh my.
He looks 3 years ago when they were announcing the reboot, I kid you not, he is one of the actors slash characters that I said James Gunn has got to do. Like, okay, he's not going to be Aquaman, he's got to be Lobo. I mean, even when he was Aquaman, I was thinking he would have been such a great Lobo.
Yeah.
And now we got him, the main man.
He looks, bro. I'm like, bro. I'm at this particular point. I'm like, it looks like, you know, I don't want to jump the gun or nothing like that, but I'm like, dude, I want
Jump the gun.
in a Lobo film.
I think
they were talking. I remember they were talking about that like years ago.
The TV show. They were going to do a TV show because we did get a version of Lobo in the show Krypton, but then that got canceled.
Yeah, there we go. Oh man. Supergirl. I think Supergirl. Supergirl is one. I think it has good potential. Potential.
It is obvious. It's obviously based on the Woman of Tomorrow comic. I mean, I know James Gunn said that, but I did end up reading that comic, and you know what? Supergirl, being a drunk, partying, traveling on the ship with this young woman, like, it could be a near one-to-one adaptation, and I'm pretty happy about that. I also love that they're taking this different approach to Kara Zor-El. Because if you make her too optimistic and too cheerful, then she's just a female version of Superman, which is and that's, you know, something that the early Supergirl comic struggled with. You know, how do we make her different than Superman? And this version, I think, is exactly how you do that. Like, I love the quote that they used. You know, Superman sees the good in people, and I see the truth. Like, as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, we got it. Also, to everybody out there who loves Millie Alcock because of that, how dare you? I've been a fan of her for like 4 years now. How dare you? Y'all are late. Y'all are late getting on the Millie train.
Take it easy on him. Take it easy on him. Take it easy on him.
I am a little sad, though, that Sasha Calle, I hope I'm saying her last name right, isn't too sad about this. Like, I did love her portrayal of Supergirl in The Flash. I know a lot of people were upset that, oh, the Supergirl is brunette. Well, in the DCEU, they were genetically modifying the Kryptonians, so it makes sense that they would all have dark black hair, but...
Yeah. I think I should. Then I think I'm happy. Like I'm happy they're taking this route because, like, I didn't want to. Like I said, I didn't want to see another Kryptonian that's optimistic, that's positive. We need because she reminds me of like a rock star. Like she's literally like a teenager. You know, that's still dealing with the effects of trauma on what happened with her past history of her family.
Yeah,
dealing with Krypton, and I love it. Honestly, I'm probably gonna like it better than Superman. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm
gonna be honest with you.
We'll see.
Maybe that's a stretch, but
we will see. From what I've seen, from what the trailer's shown, it's gonna be great, and we get an idea of her perspective pretty well. Like, Krypton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind. Like, it's gonna be great.
And then they brought back Crypto as well too. I was like, I love that. I'm like, I love that.
I do love the dog. I just hope that this doesn't become like a Baby Yoda type situation.
Oh my god.
Where they're just forcing Crypto into everything because they know we love him.
Yeah. More Crypto.
I also
who doesn't love Crypto?
I know. I also hope that we start getting non-super family stuff soon, because between Superman, now Supergirl, and then we're getting a Superman sequel the year after, the DCU seems like it's starting, like it's going all in on the super family.
That is true, because it's funny that you mentioned that, because I heard, like, and then, oh man, I'm probably jumping the gun on this, but I heard we're going to be getting a Batman, like, it's rumored, but Batman Brave and the Bold.
We are.
And to where it could potentially, like, I think James Gunn was talking about doing, like, a Bat Family, like, adaptation. And I'm like, Batman, I'm like, oh, there's so much you can do in that place, because there's so many rich, like, the lore and the characters, and I'm like, all of them can have their own movie. But for Superman, but Batman may be a possibility. What you think?
I don't know. I loved the Superman film. I think it captured the essence of like early comic book Superman pretty well. All-Star Superman, especially. I know that's a more recent one, but like it definitely captures that attitude. I think that's the Superman he said he was kind of basing it on. The Lex Luthor reminded me of Lex Luthor from the miniseries Man of Steel, like Lex Luthor, Man of Steel, and his perspective. And I loved Nicholas Holt's take on it. I thought he was just incredible. I loved that they explored Superman as being a symbol of hope to even the poorest refugee. Like, I know Snyder had that too, but I mean, the flag moment was just so great. And yes, the Bat Family, we are going to get that, the Brave and the Bold, and James Gunn's favorite Robin is Damian, so that's the one that we are going to get, which means we are probably going to get Dick Grayson already as Nightwing. If we get Jason Todd, he's probably already Red Hood. Tim Drake, like, I'm not sure if he's going to keep the 4 Robins before, you know?
Yeah.
Because Damian is the 5th, so if he remains the 5th Robin, then that means Tim Drake, Red Robin, is going to be out there somewhere. Stephanie Brown, like, I feel like a lot of people forget that Stephanie Brown was the 4th Robin, because she later became the 2nd Batgirl, and then after that she became a character named Spoiler, who's not as popular, but I think that character deserves some love.
It does, 100%. I agree with you.
Yeah.
And then true. And then you got Barbara Gordon.
Then
you gonna probably.
She's probably gonna already be Oracle. Like, if we're getting the full Bat Family along with Damian, she's probably already Oracle. She's already been shot in the spine.
Yeah, that's true. And then, what about Batwoman though?
Ooh, what's her name? Something Kane.
Kane, like Kane, yeah.
Is it Kate Kane? I think it was Kate Kane. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I love how her character came about. Like, they invented the character of Batwoman to be a romantic partner to Batman, because, like, back in the 40s, 50s, they were like, oh, no, Batman and Robin are not in a gay relationship. They sleep in the same bed, but they're not in a gay relationship. Oh, look, here's Batwoman. And then later on, they changed the character so that Batwoman is his cousin, and she's also a lesbian. So it's actually kind of interesting to see where she started and where she ended up.
Military.
Yeah.
She was I think she went to the military too at a particular time.
At one point, yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh wait, I had somebody else on my. Going back to Barbara, I love the Killing Joke, and I do think that her becoming Oracle and becoming, like, still having such a role in everything, despite being paralyzed, is, like, that's incredible. But I think there's one version of her being paralyzed that I love even more than Joker shooting her in the spine. It was in Young Justice, and at the time, Lady Shiva's daughter was Cassandra Cain was sent to kill the Joker, and Barbara jumped in front of her swords to save the Joker. Like, it does in a way still end up being the Joker's fault, So like he's still involved in her being paralyzed.
Dude, what isn't the
And
Joker's fault?
yeah, and anyway, so and then like Cassandra is like horrified, like she just paralyzed this woman, and like she cannot comprehend why she saved the Joker. And Barbara tells her like, I didn't save the Joker, like I saved you from like you know, I saved you from becoming a murderer. And that's ultimately also what pushed Cassandra Cain to like not be part of the League anymore, and you know, join the Bat family as another Batgirl, or Orphan. Her character is named Orphan.
Because I think in her fighting style, like she literally started like using guns, and I was like, dang, what happened to her?
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah,
you already know.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You already know. It's that Bat policy talking about like, you know, no guns. You know, that goes against, you know, the whole.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be interesting.
Oh,
sure.
Speaking of guns, I'm not sure if you saw Batman Caped Crusader, a animated show from like a year and a half ago.
Is it the one? I'm trying to see. Isn't that because I know there's so many good animation movies that came out from like DC, like in regards to Batman. I think is it the one? Because I know it was Hush, and then after Hush there was the one.
Oh no! It was a TV show, and they had very popular Batman villains. Like they had Two-Face, they had Penguin, but they also dealt with like some of the lesser known ones, like Onomatopoeia. They even did their own take. Like they did their own take on Harley Quinn, where she has an origin story completely independent from the Joker, which I didn't think you could. Yeah. I didn't think you could do, but they did it so well. Anyway, in one of the episodes, I think it was the final episode, Batman actually raises a gun at a cop that just shot his friend, and I remember thinking, holy shit. Like, is Batman about to use a gun? Like, that would set it apart from...
the only time, though...
yeah, like,
go ahead about that.
Like he did... so, yeah, spoiler, he did end up using it, but not to kill. Basically to just scare the guy. And then, you know, he angrily threw the gun in the water. But, yeah, man, I remember thinking... Sorry, go ahead.
The only other account that I remember him, like, picking up a gun to where it was, like, a severe, like, pivotal moment... was like in Batman, like, oh my gosh, like we need to get a Batman Beyond, like we need to get something going with that. But anyway,
they canceled the Batman Beyond film. It was going to have animation in the same style of Across the Spider-Verse. I am so...
Oh my goodness.
And could you imagine having imagine if you had Michael Keaton voicing the older Batman?
That's why I was so mad, bro. I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, that would do not, like, oh man, I was so mad when it got canceled. Cause I'm like, what is wrong with y'all, bro?
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, moving on to another adaptation. Moana. I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say about it.
I didn't even see the first one.
I mean,
I don't got nothing to say on that one.
I still have to see the second one, actually. I mean, Moana, it looks like the first one. I don't know what else to say. I got a little tired of the live-action adaptations, the remakes.
Uh-huh.
I mean, some of them were pretty good. Cinderella, most of Lilo and Stitch. I didn't watch Snow White, not because of the controversy, but because Snow White was my favorite when I was like 2 years old, and I didn't want to override that or replace it with some live action slop. Anyway, so yeah, another live action adaptation's coming out. Yay, I guess. And everybody out there, please stop blaming Alice in Wonderland for starting the live-action trend. Like, I know it was the first, but it also wasn't a remake adaptation. It was a sequel to the original Alice in Wonderland. So,
yeah.
All right.
That one was pretty, but that one was pretty good. That one was
Yeah.
pretty good though. That
I,
one was great.
I did enjoy it. I mean, Johnny Depp as the Mad Hatter.
Oh my god, like bro,
All right.
man, that's been like some years. I was like probably like still like it like back in high school when they had that.
Yeah.
But
Oh. Do you know which
didn't they do an Enchanted live action or something like that?
they did? And then they did Disenchanted.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh. So, do you happen to know who Christopher Nolan is?
That's like saying it's Bruce. That's like saying, do I know that Bruce Wayne is Batman?
Do you?
Man,
All right, Josh. But maybe you've heard, maybe you haven't. Christopher Nolan is back this year with a big film called The Odyssey.
The Odyssey. And I was like, no, I don't think no trailer. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm so hyped for this movie.
Oh, it looks so good.
I'm like, bro, like Matt, I heard about Anne Hathaway is going to be in it. Matt Damon is going to be in it.
John Bernthal, Matt Damon.
Is going to be in it. And then I'm like, no one's talking about this, but man, this is going to be a great and a phenomenal year for Tom Holland because, you know.
Right after that, like 2 weeks after The Odyssey comes out, we are getting Spider-Man. Like in July, like those people who track searches on Google, they're gonna see a spike on Tom Holland in like late July.
Oh. I love me some Tom Holland. He deserves it too, bro. He deserves it. Because I remember I think somebody on Twitter was like, "Oh, when you're I forgot they put like, oh, when you're an actor in your 30s and you're only known for Spider-Man." And I'm just like, what y'all talking about? I'm like, Tom Holland has so much depth as an actor.
I think Tom Holland's superpower is manifestation. Like his spoiling powers are so good. He spoils his own life. Just throwing it out there, there are many things he said he wanted to do and came true. Like, who would you want to date? Oh, probably Zendaya. Who would you want to work with? Probably Jake Gyllenhaal. Who would you want to play? Oh, Spider-Man. You know, and all of those things came true. Yeah, like
top 10. He's working with what's her name? That was in Thunderbolts. He said,
Florence Pugh, and she's gonna be in Brand New Day. They said his powers of manifestation. Like oh my God, can somebody? Oh yeah. So yeah, The Odyssey, Spider-Man, Brand New Day. It's gonna be wild.
Yeah, that movie's about to be crazy.
We're at a part where a lot of people don't really know Spider-Man. I mean, like, they know Spider-Man, they know Peter Parker, they just don't remember that they're the same person because of the last movie. So, Punisher's going to be in it, and I hope they are...
Wait, bro, we're supposed to be talking about Odyssey, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, we'll circle back. Let me finish this thought. All right. So Punisher's going to be in this. Punisher's first appearance was in a Spider-Man comic. He's hunting Spider-Man because a character, I think it was the Jackal, maybe, told him that, they made some lies about Spider-Man. Okay, go hunt him. If they do a version of that, I'll be so happy. That's all I want to say. And I don't know how the Hulk is going to figure into all this. I really don't.
And I heard, and then the thing is, because I know Mark Ruffalo is I heard he's going to be a professor at MIT.
Ooh.
The school that he's going to be going to.
Ooh.
I'm like, then you're going to have the Scorpion. What's his name? I forgot what's his name, but he's from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. He's a phenomenal actor. And he's going to be playing as Scorpion. Then there's rumors about Tombstone being in it, and then
Tombstone. How have we not gotten Tombstone before? Okay, anyway, sorry. The Odyssey.
Bro, where's this trailer at? this trailer? Like,
where's the trailer, William?
I'm not even gonna cap, bro. I'm like,
oh my god,
I'm like,
I forgot to
I'm more excited for Brand New Day than I am for Doomsday. Like, I'm not even gonna cap. I'm not even gonna cap.
Sorry, I just realized I also totally overlooked television shows like Invincible Season 4, Mall Shadow Lord. We're getting some good stuff this year.
That trailer that came out last week?
Mall.
Oh, man.
Anyway, sorry, The Odyssey.
Bro, we should have done like 2026 like slate of movies and then the Disney slate of movies.
you know what? Even
on its own, like
even if this ends up being 3 hours long, that'll make up for the content we didn't make for 5 months. Anyway, but I mean, you know what? I get it. Doomsday, I am excited for. But maybe there's less excitement because that just became a thing 2 years ago, as opposed to Spider-Man. I've been waiting 4 years to see him again.
Yes. And it's just kind of like, for me, like, I grew up in the era of like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, but for me, it's just kind of like, I just love Tom Holland Spider-Man. Like, I just love his adaptation and the version of it, because it's kind of like, a lot of people say, oh, he's like, he gets a lot of knack, like, oh, he's Iron Boy Jr. He's this.
Nah. We were just getting a longer origin story. The end of No Way Home is when he starts being the Spider-Man that we know and love. Like, I heard, like, Josh, you're gonna freak out. You're gonna freak out when I say this, because this is what we've all been waiting for. I heard in this movie, he's poor.
Yes. Not only is he going to be poor, he's broken. Emotionally.
That is Spider-Man.
He lost May. He lost Zendaya. He lost Ned. Now it's him in a filthy apartment. No money.
Homemade suit. People hating on him probably. We got Spider-Man for real.
Bro, I'm excited, fam, and oh man, there's a whole lot, and we've been hearing rumors about what's his name, the black and white guy. I forgot what's his name. He's a villain. Like, a lot of people thought at first that he was going to be like the main villain in it, but we still don't know who the.
Are you talking Tombstone?
No, the one that
the one that was in the Spider-Man game. Oh, God, what's his name?
Insomniac, game.
God, I forgot his name.
What's his name? Mr. Negative.
Yes, Mr. Negative. He would be great. Oh, another. I know Tom Holland is gonna get that spike in late July, but I just realized. Another John Bernthal, he's going to be the Punisher in Spider-Man, but he's also going to be in The Odyssey.
Bro, and Robert Pattinson? Bro, how? Oh my gosh. Bro, Odyssey is about to be crazy. And one of the reasons why I love it, because it's kind of like Sinners, and then like dealing with like Christopher Nolan films is like, you have to go to a theater to go experience. Like, they're not contingent in like dealing with like content, like, or streaming. Like, they're not. You know, they're holding up the cinema. You know.
Yeah. You know what? I'm happy we're getting some Tom Holland, John Bernthal. Like, I'm not sure if you know this, but I forget the name of the project they were working on together. They both became friends, and then they both auditioned for Marvel the same year, got the parts, and then came out as their characters the same year. Punisher in Daredevil Season 2, 2016, and Spider-Man in Captain America Civil War, also 2016. And yes, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off like that, but yes, the theater experience, I love.
Yeah.
I love that Christopher Nolan makes things specifically for the theater.
Yes. I'm like, bro, I don't even think a trailer even dropped until like probably like a few months ago, because it's kind of like they will only you'll only see a trailer to where it's meant to see it, and that's in the theater. Because I think shoot most of his films like on like IMAX.
Christopher Nolan is so good at what he does that like his last few movies, we hear about it or like tickets go up like a year earlier.
Yeah.
Like I remember like mid 2022, I remember hearing like Oppenheimer by Christopher Nolan. Like it's gonna like
Yeah.
everyone's like, oh, this is gonna be huge, and then it won Best Picture, right? Like it won Best Picture, didn't it? And
And Tenet, bro. What you think about Tenet? Tenet was, oh my goodness.
you know what? Tenet, I think, gets too much hate. It was an amazing concept, and I don't know if this is because I'm just an avid, like, an avid fan of film, but
Yeah,
everyone was like, oh, you can't understand it on your first viewing. I did.
you can.
No, I did. I did, though.
If you're not like if you're not into cinema, and you don't understand like you don't understand like the study of film, like you'll get it on your first try. But if you're like a mere casual just watching it, it's just kind of like it's gonna at least take at least 2 or 3 times for you to get acclimated. Like oh like yo like this is like real risky in what he did. Like this is the concept is like phenomenal. And I'm like bro, it's
Story wise, it is like phenomenal that he pulled it off. If I highlighted one scene from Tenet though, I would say it is the fight scene between the protagonist going forward and the protagonist fighting backward.
where
Like
oh,
like
yeah,
the fact
that one.
like you can follow the fight forward and backward, and it does seem like one of them is fighting normally. Like that is how like I cannot imagine the amount of choreography that went into that.
Bro, oh my gosh. That at least I know for a fact that probably at least probably took like probably like a month.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Everybody, I remember everybody was like, Christopher Nolan made Inception and Interstellar to get you ready for Tenet, and I was like, nah. He made Tenet to get you ready for Interstellar and Inception.
Oh man. No man, like Nolan is just kinda like Nolan's a genius, bro. He's just, it's automatic for him.
You know,
Automatic for him.
that's another director that I'll be the guy that stands there and gets shot in 5 seconds. I'll do it for you too.
Shoot, just being near his presence, bro. Like just being on set, like just being an extra.
Man,
Will be
in Tenet, he had Michael Caine, like the Michael Caine, in just one scene.
Oh, bro. Like, do you know how much fool that you,
I know, right? Like
bro?
you,
I'm telling you, fam.
you got Alfred back.
Ah,
Oh wait, actually, I just realized the irony of the Dark Knight's Alfred in the same movie with Matt Reeves' Batman.
yeah.
Alright. So anyway, guys,
That's so weird because it's like when Robert Patterson got that, he was literally like that's when he became Batman. I
yeah,
was just like, in the timing of that was just kind of like, dang, that's crazy.
it was it definitely. Oh, one that you probably did you know a Batman villain is actually getting a movie this year? Like I'm not sure if you know this. Clayface.
You said a Batman? You said a Batman villain?
Yeah, Clayface. He's getting his own film this year.
He is?
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I take back what I was saying earlier about the DCU being just Superman-related things. I forgot Clayface is getting a movie this year.
I'm not, bro. That's actually pretty dope because I feel like Clayface, based on him being like an antagonist, I feel like Clayface has so much like just based on his character alone, he has so much like versatility. There's like, bro, well, oh my, it's kind of like Clayface kind of reminds me of like, this is probably gonna be like a weird comparison or like a weird contrast, but it's kind of it's it's kind of reminds me of like what's his name of one of Spider-Man villains, Charlemander or something like that.
Oh, the chameleon, or
Yeah, the chameleon. Yeah, what the heck? I'm not talking about a Pokemon. I said Charlemander.
yeah, like one.
Has way more,
Yeah.
way more depth, like way more grounded emotional depth to his character. I think my favorite. Go ahead.
Sorry, I hope we're getting the version where he's an actor. Like that's my favorite version of Clayface. He's an actor, and there are some instances where he does that to himself so that he could be better looking in his roles, and it all ends up going wrong. And then you have other ones like the animated series where he's targeted and that is done to him. But his acting background, I think, adds to his ability to shapeshift and all that.
Yeah.
And yeah, he is kind of like you were saying, the chameleon, a lesser known villain, but there is depth behind. I mean, yes, this isn't the Penguin or Riddler or Joker, but he is still a legitimate threat, and he comes from the most famous rogues gallery of any superhero. Like, Batman's rogues gallery is the most popular rogues gallery out there.
Yeah, and I think the one who comes close, obviously, is like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like,
and then right after that, Superman.
Yeah.
And then after that, I think it's Fantastic Four right after that, I want to say. But anyway, Batman's, Spider-Man's, Superman's. Those are the top 3 rogues gallery in comics history.
I can see, honestly, dealing with this movie, I can see this being some some type of it can be like it don't have to be horror, but it can have like an aspect of it, like a thriller type of vibe to it, bro, there's so much they can do with Clayface. For real.
Yeah. Oh, there was a recent Batman book that came out. It's meant to be a novel that takes place in between the Batman 1989 and Batman Returns. It has Clayface. That arc, I thought, was pretty good. I hope that, Clayface, to a certain extent, needs to be a sympathetic character, especially if this is going to be an origin film and he's a protagonist.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also have a soft spot for Clayface. He's the first Batman villain I ever fought against. What I mean by that is the first Batman game I ever played was the 2008 Lego Batman game, and the first level you fight Clayface.
Oh.
So he
I had that game. Oh my goodness, bro. You bringing back memories now.
Yeah.
I think the first time I ever went up and I became well known with Clayface, apart from that one adaptation that came out, I think it was 2004, 2006, where it was the cartoon version of it, not from the original, the animated series, but from the one to where Bruce Wayne, his best friend, was a cop, and he was African American, and then somehow he was a detective, and somehow he got that one was oh man, what was the name of that one? But anyway, dealing with the Arkham City games, bro, Clayface was okay. Clayface was beast, bro. Basing things. Any Batman adaptation that is based on the Arkham series has got to be good.
Yeah. When the Robert Pattinson Batman trailer came out, that first one, and we get that shot of him standing back up after beating up on that guy, we get that look of him, of Batman from behind. When I saw that, I was like, that looks just like him in Arkham. Oh my god, this film is going to be great. When Batman came out, I bought tickets for the night before the day it premiered and the day it premiered. I bought tickets to watch it twice, 2 days in a row, without even knowing if I was going to love it. And of course I did.
I don't know how it happened, but within 2 months, I'm I seen that film within the first 2 months. I seen it 4 times. I was bro.
I mean, Batman is by far the best Street Fighter level hero. Street level fighter.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I think he knows
Wait.
what 127 forms of like of martial arts.
nah, he knows all of them. He knows all of them. We don't need to count. He just knows all of them.
All of them.
You know, this is one of those, how many push-ups can he do? All of them.
Diamond push-ups.
Oh,
You know. Go ahead.
no, sorry, finish your thing, because I was about to change the subject. Sorry, go ahead.
Nah, cause I know some geeks be like, who will win in a hand-to-hand combat, T'Challa or Bruce Wayne? Like, I'm like, you guys are geeks for that. Like,
Death Battle answered this already.
really? Are you
Yeah.
serious?
I won't tell you, and I'm not going to spoil it for people listening. Y'all just got to go see it. But speaking of fighting on the street, Street Fighter is getting another adaptation.
Oh man, it looks good too. I seen like, man, I think 50 Cent is gonna be in it. I seen his body transformation. I'm like, then Roman Reigns, and I'm like, bro, Street Fighter is gonna like that's gonna be good. That's gonna do good.
I am excited.
Street Fighter, true.
Oh, another franchise that's coming back. Hunger Games. This has got to be the fastest I have ever seen a book get an adaptation.
Really, Hunger Games is really getting a bro.
Yeah, this is the story of, I think his name, Haymitch, the character that Woody Harrelson played in the original films. So, I mean, the book of his turn playing the Hunger Games, like, I think that book came out like less than a year ago, and already we're getting a film this, I think, November? Yeah, November 20th. But the trailer came out exactly 1 year before it. Like, we got a trailer for it November 20th, 2025. Which means they were already making it by the time the book got published.
She.
I know, that's insane.
That is, bro. That's fast. Dang. I feel like, when was the last time? I think what was it, Mockingjay? Was Mockingjay the last one, or was it
they had one for an origin for Snow a couple years ago.
Yeah, that's right. Oh man, dang. Shoo.
You know, if I
So when,
sorry, go ahead.
so when does Hunger, when does this come out?
November 20th.
Dang.
And
November.
oh, sorry.
Nah, that's it. Nah, go ahead. That's all. Yeah.
6 days after that, on November 26th, we are getting Narnia, the Magician's Nephew. I don't know if this is going to be like a fourth film that continues on from where the first three were. Like, those three came out when I was a kid. It's been a long time since I've seen Narnia.
I know. I always get Narnia always mixed up with Chronicles. I don't know why, but yeah, Narnia. I'm like, I remember reading the book in elementary,
Yeah.
and now it's going to be like what, like their
Yeah, so
fifth?
I don't, fourth. So I don't know if this is a continuation or if it's just a reboot.
It's probably going to be. It probably sounds like like a continuation, because I think they done like a reboot already, but knowing it's hard. Well, it'll be hard to tell. But is there a trailer out for it? I think I remember something.
There was news about it. There isn't yet a trailer. Much like Spider-Man, there's no trailer yet. The font looks a lot like the movies. Like, I haven't read any of the books. I plan to start. So maybe it is a continuation. Either that or they're just keeping the same font.
Yeah, I think the font. I think it's probably going to be like it's going to be a continuation. It's been some time, so maybe it could possibly be
I wonder if it could be a soft reboot, kind of like how Mission Impossible, like, it had its own like tone until Ghost Protocol, which was like a soft reboot, completely changed the tone to the one that we know now.
Yeah.
Okay. Another film that this one is confirmed to be getting a fourth film, Jumanji.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, Jumanji has 4 films? I thought they just have one with The Rock, Kevin Hart.
Oh, that was the second one. There was one in the 90s with Robin Williams.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then they did have a second one to the soft reboot, which is technically the third one, The Next Level. I gotta say, Awkwafina acting as Danny DeVito, I think it was Danny DeVito, was like, because you know how they do that whole body switching thing?
Yeah.
Her acting as him, I thought was the most hilarious thing ever.
Nah, that mess was funny.
So
I think Next Level came out 2019, right? Shoot,
20, yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Yeah, dang. Sheesh.
Okay. Alright. We got 3 other big films that are coming out at the end of the year, but let me start with the one I'm least excited for, by default. Angry Birds 3, another franchise that's coming back after so many years.
I forgot Angry Birds. I forgot that they even had I remember when they came out with the a movie for it, and the first one was pretty good. It did some numbers, but
it was solid.
Shoot, after that, I'm like, I haven't seen anything from Angry Birds since like middle school.
The second one was it was okay. I did not watch that one in theaters. I finally watched it just last year, actually. It was good.
Yeah, I forgot all about Angry Birds. I used to love that game.
Well, it's one of those franchises that has kind of gone a little off the rails here and there. But yeah.
Are we getting the Minions?
We are getting a third Minions. I don't think that's this year, but we are.
Oh yeah, because that makes sense. Because I think Super Mario Galaxy is coming out.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. The other film that is coming out this December, I mean, we've seen many trailers for it. I'm sure you and I can talk about this for quite a while. Avengers Doomsday.
Come on.
Okay, I have had a theory about this for 4 months that I've been wanting to share with y'all, but because we couldn't schedule anything with the Kevins, we kept putting this off. I mean, if I knew it was just going to be you and me, we would have filmed this back in October. I came up with this theory back when I was in Thailand in September. All right, so everybody was all like, oh, is Robert Downey Jr. going to, like, is he going to deliver? And also, because it's Robert Downey Jr. and he costs so much money, we're probably not going to get a lot of Doom because he's so expensive. Now, I thought of a way that he could be Dr. Doom without actually being Dr. Doom, and while still giving us Cillian Murphy as the real Dr. Doom. All right. Now let's say Cillian Murphy, in this theory, Cillian Murphy is Dr. Doom, but being a master sorcerer, being, a master of technology and magic and sorcery and science, Dr. Doom is basically just a master of like 50 different things. Anyway, he learns he learns about the MCU, Earth 1999. Now, if you were going to go there, you would want to go with a face that people would trust. And in Multiverse of Madness, they introduced the concept of dream walking. Now, I know what some of the listeners are saying. You can only dream walk in alternate versions of yourselves. I mean, Wanda wasn't able to take over other bodies. She only controlled another version of herself. This is true. However, if there was any sorcerer out there that could master taking over another person's body, it's Doctor Doom. I mean, this guy became God Emperor in a comic.
He literally did that. He literally did that in the comic to where he switched. I think it was a comic adaptation to where him and Tony Stark like switched for some years.
That might exist, yeah.
Go ahead.
You might be thinking of a different story than I am. If that's true, then
it's a different one.
That would be an interesting to read, though, if what you're saying is true. But anyway, in Secret Wars 2, 2015, I think it was, he became God Emperor Doom, the one where he's dressed all in white, and that's the height of his power. Doctor Doom, in my opinion, only ever loses because he underestimates others. He himself could win. He does have the potential to win. Bath and Bast, the Panther God of Wakanda, even confirmed that Doctor Doom is pure, and looking into the future, he is the only one that could save the world. That is crazy. Doctor Doom is the only one that could save the world, and recently in comics, he did take over the entire world. And yeah, he did some shady things, but for the most part, it seemed alright. I mean, he was giving people free health care. He was allocating resources everywhere. I mean, yes, he does still have some issues, but for the most part, he does have the capability of being a good ruler. The people of Latveria actually love him.
They do. They're crazy, bro.
They're
crazy.
If it wasn't for his ego, Doctor Doom could potentially be the greatest superhero ever in Marvel.
Yeah, that's true. That is so true.
And I think that is what makes him so interesting. He has the potential to be the greatest superhero, the one that could bring about world peace. And he just can't, because he needs to. Yeah, he needs to be revered. He needs to be loved. And you know what? There's something innately human about that, about needing to be loved and needing people to. I mean, the worship bit is a little validation. There we go. He needs the validation.
Right.
In my honest opinion, he is Marvel's greatest villain.
He is. And if you don't have him as the greatest, he's definitely top 3, 100%.
Yes. 100%. So, I mean, I'm not sure if they're going to go with that whole dream walking thing. Maybe they're probably just going to go with something like, oh, he's an alternate Tony Stark that didn't save the world, so now he's evil for some reason, which is kind of... I'm just so worried that they're going to ruin Doctor Doom, man.
Man, but for some odd reason, it's kind of a lot of people are really buying into the fact because a lot of people been talking about, well, first let me talk about, I've been hearing this one rumor where, because everybody wants that team up of Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, and Tobey Maguire's
Spider-Man
to collaborate. And I heard within this opening scene that this conspiracy is that it's going to open up of the X-Men trying to take over a different Earth, and this Earth is kind of different from the 616 universe, to where their X-Men are going to try to go ahead and conquer Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man Earth, to where they literally have, because in order to protect theirs, they have to kill off this one in order to preserve theirs.
Damn.
So the X-Men is going to be potentially fighting Tobey's Spider-Man. And the opening scene of it, bro, it's crazy.
This that
I don't know what to expect.
Okay, the opening scene that I would want, I mean, that does sound interesting, and to a certain degree it could be better. What I would want is, how Kang the Conqueror was supposed to be the big bad of the multiverse saga? Doctor Doom was going to be much, much later.
Oh, yeah, Kang's Dynasty, right?
Yeah, the Kang Dynasty, and then ultimately Jonathan Majors ended up getting canceled.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they did a lot of setup for Kang between Ant-Man and Loki. So what I would
They did.
So what I would do is I would, just to close that off, I mean, personally I would have gone the recasting route, but if we're sticking with this, what I would do is the opening scene is Doctor Doom, in order to showcase his power, he wipes out the Council of Kangs. Like that would immediately let you know that Doctor Doom is on another level.
Oh man, bro, that's pretty fire.
Yeah, I mean,
Full council, bro.
I know, like everyone's like, oh, they should adapt that panel where Doctor Doom pulls out Thanos' skeleton through his body. Like that would,
his spine really grabbed his spine.
Like that would let people know that Doctor Doom's on another level. Yes, I would like to see an adaptation of that, but if you want to showcase Doctor Doom's badassery while also clearing up something that had previously been set up, I would go with the Council of Kangs route. Does the same job, and it also takes care of people asking why Kang is not around anymore.
That would definitely clear up a whole lot of things, 100%. I actually like that better, as a matter of fact, because it's already laying down the depth of like the tier of how powerful he is, and like the danger that lies ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty good.
I mean, Doctor Doom is such a hard character to elevate. He is already a top tier villain, but I truly hope that they find a way to at least make him awesome, if not better. Like with Thanos, they made Thanos more interesting than his comic book counterpart.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But then like other villains like a Vulture. I thought Vulture's motivation in the MCU was so good, but then other times we get villains that just aren't there, you know, like Ultron. Ultron is supposed to be one of those like ultimate threats, and
they just knocked them off in like one movie. And I was just like, dang.
I mean, you had James Spader voicing him, like James freaking Spader, and I remember hearing that casting. James Spader is going to be the voice of Ultron. Like I remember him in The Office. I always knew, and Shorts. That was another one. His voice, I was like, oh, the Ultron. Like, and I thought Ultron was gonna have like a longer presence in the MCU.
I literally thought so too, because I remember around that particular time on Disney XD, they literally did like a whole.
Oh, the cartoon.
Like the 2 seasons of like with Ultron. And then I love that one episode on with Marvel. What if Ultron got the stones? Oh man.
What if is hilarious? Like Thanos and especially Tony Stark just kept dying all the time. No, I love
Tony Stark is so dirty.
I know, but I love that Tony Stark was dying all the time in the What If, because what that means is that the MCU is the version where they just kept like what's the opposite of nerfing? Like like they kept like they kept giving him plot armor is what I mean, like literal armor. Because, you know, RDJ, Iron Man, he's our boy. I mean, he was a B-class superhero before the MCU.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, and now he's A-tier, if not S-tier.
That's hey, imagine, I don't know why I'm doing this, but imagine if they did a what if for Star Wars. Oh my goodness. I
said that years ago. That could bring the fans back.
Yes. Other than the Darth Vader trilogy, right? Or having Sebastian Stan as Mark Hamill. I believe what if Star Wars Darth will literally like bring the whole fandom on one accord.
There is.
How have they done that?
There is a YouTube channel called what's it called? Vader's Order, and he does what if episodes. I mean, he obviously doesn't animate them; he just talks about them. But he's done some really good ones, like what if Palpatine was a Jedi? What if Darth Vader raised Luke? What's another one he did? What if the Jedi discovered Order 66? What if Obi-Wan saved Anakin on Mustafar? What if Darth Vader became the Emperor? What if Palpatine was arrested? I mean, he's done just so many. What if Yoda trained Leia? What if Darth Maul became a Jedi? What if Anakin's Force Ghost visited Leia? What if Darth Vader hunted Watto? He has done so many of these.
Oh, that could be like a whole, bro. That could be like a whole year's worth of like continuity. Oh my god, my favorite one. I'll put it out. This is my favorite one. If Darth Vader didn't get his limbs cut, I always wanted to see.
Oh, ultimate power.
His full potential, bro. Like,
he'd have the red lightning. He'd have it all.
Oh my gosh, like, bro, I'm so pissed like that we cannot get that. Like, part of me is kind of like, and I'm like, Darth Vader is like one of the greatest villains of all time. Like, come on.
No, he's ranked. He's ranked as the most iconic cinema villain.
Yeah.
And then right behind him, I think was like the Wicked Witch.
Mhm. Yep.
And back in 2021, like years and years ago. Oh no, 2020. Like back when COVID came about, I wanted to do a Star Wars story that was kind of Game of Thronesy in that anyone could die. And I eventually ended up making this a what if story of my own. It was highly based on Game of Thrones, but it was Star Wars, and it was what if Anakin killed Palpatine, like midway through the Clone Wars. He learned about Order 66, killed him. And so I took a lot of story beats from Game of Thrones. Like, it basically is Game of Thrones just translated to Star Wars. So like Jaime Lannister, the Kingslayer. Oh, now it's Anakin, the Oathbreaker, who killed the Chancellor. Ned Stark became Obi-Wan, and this version of Obi-Wan actually stopped being a Jedi and married Satine. Bo-Katan replaced Jon Snow. Barriss Offee replaced Daenerys. Ahsoka replaced Tyrion. Like, it was so good. I wrote, there was going to be 7 of those books. I wrote 4 of them. I haven't gotten back to it in like 3 years. But ultimately, and it also would deal with corruption. Like, this might be an unpopular opinion, but Padme gets a little corrupted by the politics, because anybody who stays in politics too long gets corrupted. Like, even someone as good as Padme.
It kind of reminds me of that Dark Knight philosophy in Christopher Nolan's Batman, to where Harvey Dent makes that one statement to where it's kind of like,
Yeah. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
It's funny that you mentioned that about Game of Thrones, because I'm like, dealing with the Game of Thrones directors, I think David Benioff, they were actually set to have some type of trilogy.
Star Wars trilogy, I think, and also a Netflix deal. But see, they should have just handed off Game of Thrones to someone else to continue it, but they wanted their name on the entire show, so they instead decided to just quickly wrap things up, and that ended up biting them in the butt, and they lost their deals. But
it did.
And so it was a fun Star Wars story I had planned. She was Padme was my version of Cersei, obviously not as detestable as Cersei. And you know how like the big secret that what's his name, Bran, comes across is that between Jaime and Cersei. In this one, Obi-Wan and Satine's kid comes across Anakin and Padme, which actually makes sense since they actually are a secret in Star Wars.
Yeah.
And let's see, who else did I replace? Oh my god, Stannis. I replaced Stannis with Saw Gerrera. that was fun. Yeah.
Created a whole this is real. This is crazy.
And Brienne of Tarth became Aayla Secura. Oh man, what other huge characters did I have? Hodor. I just replaced him with Mando from The Mandalorian, Din Djarin.
Oh yeah.
And I had a young version of Phasma in my story because, like I said, I like the character of Phasma. She deserves an origin story. I had Grievous in it because, if Palpatine is killed halfway... Oh, one of the best character changes I think I did, which served my story so well, is instead of Tywin Lannister, I put Count Dooku there.
Dooku! Ooh, bro! Yo, oh my god.
I gotta finish this story.
I think that's been one of... I'm like, bro. And I think, other than What If, I think another thing that Disney has been doing well, I think it was that series Tales of the Jedi. That mess was good. That mess was good.
The Tales series is incredible. Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Sith, Tales of the Underworld, all three of them have been stellar.
Bro, superb at its finest. Oh man, like those, I'm like, a lot of those can like go off to be like films like on their own, bro. Like
they can. Man. I remember when Tales of the Empire came out, I was still awake at the time. I wasn't going to binge it. Like I stayed up just to watch like an episode or two. But they're like they're so short. They're like 15 minutes. I stayed up for an hour and a half just watching all 6 episodes.
Yeah.
They are that good. That year was Morgan Elsbeth and Barriss Offee. I was excited for both. Yep. It was so good. And then this past...
man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay. Speaking of space franchises, the last film I wanted to talk about that's coming out this year is one that partially inspired Star Wars, and that is...
Star Trek.
No. I mean, that's one of them. That's one of them, but no. This year, we are getting an adaptation of Frank Herbert's second Dune book, Dune Messiah.
Oh,
Now, when Dune Messiah came out, a lot of people hated it, and I will explain why. It's not because the book is terrible, and it's not because it sucks as a sequel. When people originally read the first Dune book in 1965, they completely misunderstood what Frank Herbert was getting at. Now, Frank Herbert was trying to tell us about the dangers of giving one person too much power and relying on a savior, which, by the way, is incredibly relevant.
Yeah.
Now,
by the way.
Yeah, incredibly. But a lot of people mistook it, like that subtext just went completely over their heads, and they thought, it was a classic hero's journey. Like, they completely missed all the signs, which is so ironic. That's so ironic. So when Dune Messiah came out, he doubled down on that message, and a lot of people who didn't understand that was the original message hated the book because they thought that he had just recontextualized it and changed it, and just like made Paul Atreides a straight up villain. Paul Atreides is not a hero, but he's not a villain. If you read both of those books with the context that it's just a tragic rise to power, it works so well. So in 1984, when they adapted Dune the first time, they completely threw away that subplot about, them using the Fremen to further their own ends and then eventually kick off this galactic jihad that results in the death of trillions. He basically just was white Jesus. He basically just was space Jesus. But Denis, he understands this. So that's why there's such that dark turn, that like dark fall in Dune Part 2, and I love that he did that. So because he already has the messaging there, I think Dune Messiah could bring this home.
Oh yeah.
In truth,
100%.
He doesn't even need a third film. The first two on their own, spectacular. But
yeah, they're gonna be able to hold up for sure, 100%.
Yeah, so
and I'm like, they already got the casting down for it as well too. So I'm like, it looks good. So Dennis, he knows what he's doing, bro. He knows what he's doing. I'm just like, it was just so like, it was like the pacing was long, but I didn't mind it because it was so visually like pleasing to like look at. I'm just like, the cinematography was just like, bro, like it was just beautiful, bro. It was like a art piece.
I got to see the second one early because you know at the end of the trailers where they say like text this to this number and sometimes you win. I got to see Dune Part 2 a week early, and as I was watching it, I remember thinking, this has got to win an award for sound. It was incredibly immersive.
It was, and it literally felt like you were on that planet.
Yeah, and that cast was incredible. The one that I was worried about was Austin Butler. I mean, I loved him as Elvis, and I loved him in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and like I'd forgotten for a little bit that he was even on the show Arrow for a few episodes back in season 3. Anyway, so dang. I was like, I don't know, because, you know, the Fade Rotha that I had before that was Sting and a Speedo. So I was worried that they were going to ruin Fade Rotha again. But holy crap, he was the MVP of that film.
Bro, I think one of my favorite aspects was what's his name? Stellan's Skarsgård.
Ooh.
Plays as well. I think Baron Vladimir, like, bro, he was like, bro, he literally had me on the edge of my seat.
Baron Vladimir Harkonnen, his voice.
One scene that that one scene that he had with Oscar Isaac, I was like, oh damn, bro. I was like, this is.
I'll be honest.
Psyched me out.
I'll be honest. I enjoy the actor much more.
Good, he was phenomenal in it. Yeah. Very phenomenal. And I keep on I don't know why I keep referring back to Star Wars, but man, I don't know what happened with Battle of Endor season 2. I'm like, I have no interest in finishing that.
What?
But anyway, that's besides.
Andor season 2 is so good though.
Yeah. I'm really excited for Dune Part 3.
No, but Andor was so good though. Like Stellan Skarsgård. Yeah, oh, can you not hear me? Hello, can you not hear me? Can you hear me?
Barry probably died.
No, I'm still here. Hold on.
Maybe it's a signal.
Well, to the viewers, I loved Andor, and Stellan Skarsgård, I think, was the MVP of that one. Oh, dang. Anyway, sorry guys that we're having technical difficulties. I think this is just because, you know, we decided to record such a long episode. Oh man, we were so close to the end too. Let me try texting Josh. To everybody who's listening, sorry this is happening. Dune, I'm very excited for it. Yes, I thought Stellan Skarsgård did an incredible job as not the Emperor, he was the Baron Vladimir Harkonnen. Alright, sorry, just finishing a text to Josh. Maybe he'll come back, maybe he won't. so good, guys. I mean, Dune is incredible. I don't know if they will make another one after that. I mean, they probably will. Denis probably won't, but they love making more and more and successful franchises. I mean, they had a TV show, didn't they? Dune Prophecy. So, yes, it's just not as engaging when it's just me. I'm just speaking into the void. So yeah, I think that might be the end of this episode. Sorry it came to such an abrupt end. I would, around this time, tell Josh to, say bye, sign off, and all that. But he gone. He gone. So that was Josh McDaniel, everybody. And I am Philip Orihuela, and I will be signing off on that. We got a lot of great stuff coming out in 2026. We were going to talk about stuff coming out in 2027 as a little epilogue, but, maybe his battery died. I don't know. So, yeah, guys. Be seeing you. Alright. Bye. Sorry, this is just so funny. Alright, bye.